Okay, it looks like some sort of ice dragon or something, man. Oh boy. Alright, who is this? An elder dragon. 1600 HP, my goodness. Welcome back to the channel, friends. Today we're rocking and rolling with some more Gold&Graves, a game that I've really been enjoying. Now, if you don't know about this one, well, it blends all kinds of different genres, like creature collecting, we got deck building, it's a tactical turn-based type game, and it's really a lot of fun. And for today's video, we're actually in an active run, so we're going to be continuing on with that. We managed to assemble a very, very strong deck. We have good relics, we have good creatures, and really, I think, we're getting more and more synergized as we play this particular run more. Let's see if it's enough. Our goal today is to take on the floor 2 boss. So wish me luck, and let's hop on in. Alright, so loading up the active run here. And of course, we're on the frozen field. The risk level is 4. We are level 4 for relics. 99 gold, 134 HP. We've dumped about an hour into it. Let's continue the adventure with the Tree Knight. Right, so yes, let's resume. So here's kind of the layout, right? And I'm thinking about this 2 ways. There's one that kind of maximizes things a little bit more, and then there's one that is a lot more direct. So I think probably the most sensible path is just down this way. You hit here, you get this upgrade, you reduce the danger level here, you gain interest in face, you go with the elite fight for the relic, event, hopefully it's good to us, fight, boss, okay? Or we can make use of these 2 nodes right next to one another, where of course we can upgrade a card, and then upgrade a creature, but that is going to add a lot more distance to the journey, and also go around the inn. Right, so we're sitting safe right now, but you really want to manage your risk level in this game, or so I've found. Otherwise, it just gets downright impossible. So as we think about our assembly of things, so we have a pretty decent relic kit. I'm really a huge fan of the flesh. It's going to add max HP to our hero, who's kind of our main engine. We're getting a bunch of gold after fight, so we want to just keep fighting. Absolutely. And then for our creatures, we have a level 2 ice mage, which is fantastic, and then a level 1 wind elemental, backed up by another wind elemental, got a fire totem, a spider, and a frost hawk. So all pretty good things. And I think what I want to do, and as far as our deck goes, here's a quick look at our deck. It's really all predicated on getting a bunch of defense, or armor, and then using shield bash. And then we also have chain lightning, which is a crazy attack, that especially paired up with strength. But it's also very expensive at 6 mana, so if we can somehow pair this up with like energy charge, and we got a few other cards as well that give us bonus mana, then we can actually unfurl chain lightning, which is absolutely crazy. 16 damage 8 times, then whatever strength stacks you have on it, right? So it's a pretty fun deck to mess around with. It was fun to assemble. So let's see if it's enough. And I think what I want to do is I want to be direct. So let's go down. Let's go here. Let's hit up this, and then go there. Absolutely. And as I look at my deck, I mean, I could certainly upgrade a card at the little forge, or maybe we get rid of like draw attention. Guess we'll have to see. But let's go ahead and let's begin with the fight. Alright, so we have a battle, and of course more advanced units showing on the field. We have an ice elemental, so we're 15 HP whenever anyone dies. Interesting. We have a skilled soldier, the phalanx and taunt, then the enraged orc with 20 burn stacks on him. It's always interesting to start with so many burn stacks. I mean, I don't dislike the ice elemental. I think it would be a strong addition to the team. Ice elemental, ice mage combo, for sure. I think where we need the most support is probably right here. Take out the skilled soldier, get on the back line, because that enraged orc will cause problems. Definitely. And we can actually add another wind elemental, which I certainly want to do. Throw him mid. And let's go with this. Alright, so Ice Claw, deal 13 damage twice. Gonna hit the wind elemental, who is stealth, cannot be targeted by designated enemy effects, but of course he will still take this hit. So that's not very good. Can always get some armor on him, not a problem. We start with Mercy, which isn't bad. Looks like the Ice Elemental is going to take some serious flack. Yeah, 72 damage. I mean, that's a crazy hit. He can be recruited for 36 gold, though. There's just not too much I can do about getting him unless we want to change the targeting of some of our units and maybe try to get some armor on our wind elemental so we can survive. I mean, this is going to be 8. He's going to get hit for 26. He's got 22 HP left. I mean, I can make him very, very weak. But then again, he'll get 25 HP in face whenever anything dies. There will certainly be casualties in this one. So we also have raised shield. I mean, do I like this skilled soldier? Indomitable. He's got taunts. I mean, I could use another taunting frontline presence. 53 HP. What does he cost? 39. I mean, I could try to get them both. Not a huge fan of the orc, given he starts with burn on him. So who else is taking damage? You've got the spider taking damage. This guy's going to get 28 on him. I could mana blade him for 40. Gain 1 mana. Do start with a crazy 7 mana. And I've got this, right? So, I mean, we could get a lot of mana, but it's not really going to do us too much good. No, I could do mercy. 4 times to the target area. Okay, so that'll simply hit him. I mean, 28. I think you probably do mercy. Let's lead with mercy. And now what's it doing? It's going to hit him for a whopping 97. Okay, so the ice elemental is going to be down then. I mean, it just really increases the damage, man. If I burn to all enemies, Frosthawk is going to debuff. You are also going to use your Stormclaw. Can you target, like, here instead? Unreachable. Okay, so what does this do for the ice elemental damage? 69. Okay. It's a little more manageable. What's this guy taking? 66. Man, we're almost like too powerful, which is kind of crazy. Good problem to have, I suppose. I would like to try to get the ice elemental if possible. So who else is attacking him? Looks like you're going to hit him for 33. You hit him for 36. If we get him down in the 30s, we should be alright. You would think. I think you probably got to take out the skilled soldier. I mean, he's bound to take massive, massive damage. From all of our backline units, completely fine. And then I think you can probably just Mana Blade. I mean, if I Mana Blade him right now, we can probably just recruit him, to be honest. Let him hit him for 56. This hits him for 25. I think you probably got to do that. %, 39 gold. I mean, 60% is not good, but I think you gotta at least try it. Let's give you some coin there, pal. Alright, failure. Absolutely brutal. But what do you do, man? What do you do? I think it's an example of where wet kind of works against you maybe a little bit. Let's get this on you, Wind Elemental. Let's go, Mana Blade. Let me take him out. We do gain some max HP, which is great. Ice Elemental is going to take some damage. Maybe we can come out of here with the Ice Elemental as our recruit. Wow, so good hits. And we got Land of Fire coming down. And Raged Orc goes down. So he heals up 15. And we got some burn stacks. Okay, that's actually really, really good. In fact, we should be able to secure this recruit rather easily. 95% chance. I like those odds. Let's get him as a little consolation prize, you bet. Ice Elemental, get recruited. Alright, gem mining. We got sulfur mining or iron mining. Level up costs 60. Could remove a card for 60 as well. I mean, I feel like we have... Like, I could use another move card. See if maybe we can find another move card. Look at this. Cast on draw, gain 4 strength, gain 2 mana. Another forbidden substance. It's crazy, man. We'll take it. That's a crazy card to get, man. It's a crazy card to have multiple copies of, more like. Alright, so moving on. What do we know about the Ice Elemental? Ice Claw Restoration. Restore 35 HP and gain a stealth. Glacial Fall. It's an area attack. Not bad at all. Alright, so into another fight. Alright, now we have a Fire Elemental. Okay. Wind Elemental. We got a Ground Spider. Skilled Soldier. We definitely need our hero right here. For sure. I think Ground Spider. Do a little Spider v Spider combat. Let's go Wind Elemental up there. Let's get our Ice Elemental probably down south. Let's pull him in. We can only use up to 6 mercenaries. Well, Frosthawk. Take a back seat. Let's probably do something like this. I think that makes the most sense. Are we confident in the Ground Spider? I mean, yeah. He's pretty good. Maybe we do something like this. Ice Elemental up. Ice Mage and Wind Elemental. Maybe we swap these two. Do something like this. I like it. And let's see if we can maybe secure the Fire Elemental. If he's not too expensive. He's 38 gold. I mean, it's very affordable. Alright, so let's see what's happening. Alright, so we got a backlane attack. And this guy, of course, gonna hit everybody for 20. It's a steep hit, but it's a hit that we can take. Wind Elemental has circulation. But he's also got decay. I like that these elementals can keep themselves all healed up. That's pretty good. Now what are you doing? 14 damage twice. I mean, I could give him 6 strength. So that will be 20 damage twice. It'll help him hit for 40. But he's got 48. So that's an option. I've got Cross Slash. We got a Flank Strike. Give 2 vulnerable. I mean, gonna make it do a lot of damage. I mean, maybe I can get an early hit on the Fire Elemental. Like, what does it look like? Alright, this guy has Taunt. So what are you doing for a move? He's gonna ram. So 54, the Ground Spider's going down, actually. You're going to hit him and take him out. Fire Elemental gets hit for 20. Fire Totem's getting hit. Just don't appreciate that, man. I really don't appreciate it. So this guy right here, he's got to get the armor. By designated enemy effects. So even though he hits the area, he's not going to do any damage to the Wind Elemental. Is that accurate? I mean, he's not registering any damage. The hero is, of course, but... Okay, interesting. Alright, so what's the best way to unpack this? I mean, this guy goes down. I could hop down. And we could go melee with the Fire Elemental. Can this guy, like, not be targeted or something? He doesn't lose armor. Give 3 burn. Immune to burn. He's got taunt as well, so they both have taunt. I'm curious as to why I can't attack him. I'm going to move down. There we go. So let's see. 20 and 18. Lost 50% more damages. That'll make this hit for 30. So 18 plus 30 is 48. He's got 58. The math is mathin'. Alright, very, very good. Let's go ahead and try to add this fire elemental. You bet 100% chance. You love those odds. Alright, secure the fire elemental. Absolutely fantastic. Looks like everybody heals up. Alright, so, see what it looks like now. 79. I mean, I think... So you're going to hit him for 20. He's got a melee attack going, so... You can attack the ground spider. You there. And then we can go drug addiction on the spider to add that strength. And as far as who's taking flak, let's make sure you get some armor, man. And a pretty effective opening turn. I'm gonna just mop the floor with them. See what this wind elemental does, ultimately. Alright, this guy actually survives, huh? Well, actually, he won't with the burn effect. Alright, good job, Ice Elemental. It's like, welcome to the team. And Spider, get him. Hit him hard, man. Alright, burn stacks. It's going to reduce him greatly. But then he heals up again. Alright, so that hurts a little bit, but really not the end of the world. Let's see what bringing this guy aboard would cost. I can only hire up to 8 mercenaries. Alright, well, we're at capacity then. Completely fine. Let's buff up the spider even more. And yeah, this guy is not long for this world. Take him out, boys. Don't really even need to do anything. Have my minions get him. Alright, great shot, Ice Elemental. We get some serious HP restoration broadly. Alright, very, very good. Armor break, melee attack, reduce armor by 80, deal 9 earth damage. Give 3 strategic sacrifice. Gain armor when a card is extinct. I mean, reduce armor by 80 is great. Let's roll this again, though. Rapid acceleration. What is wind path? Is that a movement skill? I guess I don't know. It costs 2, gain 2 wind path. Kind of feels like it's a melee, or excuse me, a movement skill. This is a melee attack. Frozen stacks. Maybe Wind Path is a card, like gain 2 Wind Path, like that's a card called Wind Path. Breath of Earth. Give 12 armor. If the target's armor is 20 or more, gain 1 mana. Okay. I mean, that's more armor giving. It's another armor giving card, which is kind of our modus operandi. Let's grab that one. You bet. I think we can probably seek to remove a card. I want to get rid of this draw attention. I don't really need taunt. Let's get rid of that. It is costly, but that's okay. And on into the Forge. So we have 2 opportunities here. One, I could remove another card. Let me look at the deck. Like, what do we not really need too much of? Give Arcane to all allies 1. I mean, I think that one could probably be removed. I really want to call down my deck so we can get Chain Lightning and the mana to use it, right? So let's remove a card. Let's get rid of this. We just don't need it. Let's go ahead and reduce that risk level at the end. Remove 4 risk level, yes. Able to stay nice and healthy. And then we're going to go down and around. We want to tackle the mini-boss if possible. Let's go ahead and raise the interest rate. It is currently at 2%. Well, let's increase it by another 2%. Thanks, Goblin Man. And down to the mini-boss. Alright, so what do we have going on here, man? We got a Stone Bats ×2. We got a Lightning Mage. Okay, a Lightning Mage. Gains 6 Arcane when anyone dies. Alright, so he's going to get really, really strong. So obviously, we want to be central and just quell him as quickly as possible. Fire Elemental. Do we want him in there? I mean, we certainly do. You might think this Fire Totem's weak, but it's actually really strong. Huge fan of the Fire Totem. Give 10 burn 3 times to a random enemy. Let's pull him out. Throw in the Fire Elemental and see what he can do. It looks like he's more of a melee force. So this is kind of like a front line unit. Interesting. Alright, I like it. So let's stack up some very strong options in the center here. And let's go like... Let's do something like this. Fire Elemental to take on him. Spider, Wind Elemental for you. Hero, mid for Ground Spider. Gotta break through him. And then get on the Lightning Mage as quickly as possible. Would be pretty cool to add the Lightning Mage, but... You know, we don't have any recruitment slots. Which allows me to use my gold for other purposes, like, of course... Culling down the deck a little bit. Let's go ahead and let's begin with this. Alright, so I've got 5 mana. We got energy charge, but I don't have. See, I want energy charge and chain lightning. Like, that's the ideal combination that we get. But I do have Berserk. We can Mana Blade, which is a very strong skill. Let's kind of see what's happening here. So 48 damage coming your way. 32 your way. 85 for the Spider. And then there's no damage being returned to me, really. So he's just going to gain armor. You gain shell, gain an armor, and you are gaining arcane. And 30 armor. Okay, it's actually a pretty good turn to be super, super aggressive. So let's go ahead and do it. It all begins with the Berserk. Absolutely. Then I think we can probably just Mana Blade. Yeah, 40 damage is a pretty good sum. I can go this. I mean, that's 15. It's 40 and 15. I've also got a Cross Slash. Mana Blade will give me an additional mana to use. So I could take down the Spider. I don't need to use energy charge. I mean, we gotta take out the Spider. Let's get him. Just gonna free up the back line for this Lightning Mage. Maybe we can take him out before anything gets involved. Looks like he gets a bunch of shield stacks. I mean, 140 HP on this Lightning Mage is pretty insane, dude. But we got 57 damage coming his way. 37 for you. 86 for you. But he's got 66 stacks of armor, which is crazy. So he's got a melee attack going. You have a melee attack going. Deal 5 damage 4 times to the target area. 7 damage 4 times to the target area. 13 damage twice. He's going to go down this way. Let's have him move up. Can you not move? Guess not. Looks like he's going to shift. I mean, I'm okay with that. It's not really that big of a deal. Completely fine if you think about it. I think just shredding armor, which is going to happen, is fine. It's a noble cause. We'll see how things shake out next turn. Let's go. Right, boys. Get aggressive, get ferocious. Let's see what you got. That lightning mage has no shield. But he's going to add a lot of arcane. And 30 shield. So now he's going to be doing a lot of damage if he chooses to attack. Which he does. It's the fire elemental as the target. Spider here is the target. Deal 7 damage twice. Weak attack. 10 damage twice. Deal 44 damage to the fire elemental. So this is where you want to use mercy, but well, I mean, you certainly, like, you want to. We can do perfect defense on the fire elemental to stave it off completely. I can do mercy, we can do ready stance, and then flank strike to get a nice big hit on the lightning mage. And I've got 6 mana. Let's do it. Alright, so far it's going to hit for 36. Now it's going to hit for 52 to 72 because he's got a bunch of wet stacks on him. Let's get that hit, you bet. Perfect defense on you, the fire elemental. Uh, 31 coming his way. Let's see if we can maybe shake this up a little bit. Gain 20 armor and 1 stealth. So he's doing the same thing. You're going to gain armor. You're going to deal 19 damage to the target area. Can we target this stone bat? He's going to deal 14 damage to the target area. 9 damage to the target area. And then we got enough armor on the fire elemental to stave off this nasty attack of the lightning mage. So far, so good. We're hanging in there. But we gotta kill something so the circulation can take effect. Right, these guys have decay on them. Alright, spider takes a hit. Alright, what do we have? Breath of Earth. Who is targeted for damage 51. He must be using 39 damage to the target area. Was that the fire elemental? I've got strategic movements, so we can pop you down. We can just kind of bail out. Like, that's a big area to do a lot of damage to. But I could kill him to restore the HP of the units that get HP back, right? I mean, I think you gotta take that, man. That's right, just get wrecked, Stone Bat. Give me a break. Alright, good. We got some HP back. 6 strength. This guy's targeted for 81 damage, which is a lot. Give 27 frozen. Can't target him. Alright, this guy's got taunt. But of course. Alright, so the hero. What do we think about you, hero? I don't want you taking a hit for 46. Ice Elemental, I don't want you taking a hit either. Looks like you're going to move out of the way. And restore HP, which is good. Fire Elemental hopping down. Smart move, but it's not going to quite get you out of the attack range. Lost 6 strength. Think you got to probably bump the hero down. Out of harm's way. Ice Elemental hopping back. I mean, that's a big range. You're going to take 46 damage. Well, I've got to get some armor on you then. So there's 16 armor. Armor on you. And let's strengthen the spider as well. Just going to do a heavy blow. Okay, so 81 damage coming this guy's way. That's what you gotta go with. Hopefully the spider can hang in there. I guess we'll find out. Alright, so down goes a stone bat. It's going to leave the lightning mage exposed. Not to mention heal up everybody. Alright, stacking a bunch of burn. Almost was enough, man. Almost. Okay, fire elemental. Still the target of the attack. So I forgot. A commenter mentioned that. So if there's a unit being targeted, if they move, the targeting carries with them, right? So you got to keep that in mind. So it's definitely a misstep there, for sure. However, we got a lightning mage. And we're going to be able to take him out. And go perfect defense and shield bash. And simply just take him out. The hit on the hero is not ideal though, man. It just isn't. So let's pop up. Perfect defense. Does this guy do any crazy thing on kill? Doesn't look like it. 173. Huge hit. So down goes the nasty lightning mage. And we get out of there in one piece still. At the end of your turn, enhance all cards in your deck. At the end of your turn, enhance all cards in your deck. Really. Each time you target an enemy with the card, give 3 trace. Black boots. Gain 4 sturdy every time you move, excuse me, from the back row to the front row. Saw seems quite nice. Alright, so I probably want to level up. Restore 1% HP equal to the number of cards in your deck. Interesting. So that is a heal. What do we have? 1, 2, so we got 4, 8, 12, 16. We have 16 cards. That would be 17. So heal 17% of your HP. Melee attack deal 18 wind damage. If you kill an enemy, increase max HP by 10. Really? Imagine that with kind of what we have. 5 frozen and 30 wet. Draw 1 card. I mean, this is really good. It's a heal, which is crazy. But it's 17% of your HP. This helps us max out HP. And we can get it stronger and stronger and stronger with strength. I think you take the vampiric sword, and then you level up in face. And then you add in the saw to enhance all cards. That's what you do. Alright, definitely a tough fight though. In fact, how we looking? I've actually got enough mercenaries where I can kind of cycle in some. Hopefully we get some sort of option to heal. Alchemist Workshop. Engrave a random relic onto the fire totem. I mean, I guess it depends on what relic, man. So flesh is mercenary usable. So it would be flesh. And I need that for my hero, man. I'm good. Right, I've got another fight. So one thing to be real careful of is wind elementals. Okay. I mean, speaking of wind elementals, right? I think I want to bench the fire elemental for this. Can bring out the fire totem. Gotta find a way to get the hero healed back up. Let's do something like this, and let's go. Alright, we got Mercy, we got perfect defense. I still can't manage to put together Chain Lightning and Energy Charge. It's crazy, we've had it for like most of the game. I barely ever get Chain Lightning. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. Right, Chain Lightning, just hook it up, game. Especially when we have enough mana, man. Anyways. Mercy, yeah, you want to lead with Mercy. So what are these guys doing? Storm Claws. 4 times to the target area. Okay. And of course the same thing. So lots of damage coming their way. These guys are going to gain Stealth and Arcane and just hop back. Then Interception, deal 3 damage when an enemy moves. So we got to be real careful about that. It's part of the reason why I pulled out the Fire Elemental. Right, he's getting hit for 57. You're getting hit for 28. Just don't have any attack skills, man. But 57, he goes down. So Ice Claw, that's melee. Land of Fire, we already kind of know what that does. Frozen Touch, again, a melee. You guys are going to do 7 damage 4 times to the target area. And then the spider, of course, with his good attacks. I mean, with Mercy, they're going to take more damage. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, 38, so enough to kill. 79, enough to kill. And then we can give this guy, let's give him more strength. Just got so much mana, it's crazy. I always seem to get like the same cards, man. To start off with, you know what I mean? Our hero is not targeted for damage. Looks like you're moving, so you're going to take some shots from these elves. Can we just have you, like, not move? Yeah, okay, good. Don't go anywhere, you. Stay put. Good. Just stay put. You guys don't have to move anywhere. We don't need to do it. Right, 38, 87. So this gathering of troops is going to take some damage. Let's go ahead and let's get the Ice Mage buffed up. Ice Elemental does heal. So I'm comfortable giving the Fire Totem the armor and let's go. Alright boys, make me proud. Let's go. Ice Elemental, way to get it done. Nice job, Ice Mage. Like, just great job. Claimed a soul. You bet. Ground Spider, getting aggressive. Good hit, man. Good hit. And then, can the Wind Elementals get it done? I mean, you got 25 stacks of burn. She moves back, and now it's targeting an area, of course. Piercing Arrow, deal 20 wind damage twice, give 6 scar. Alright, do we have some shield options? I mean, you have to do this. Right, we have to. $19 damage to the target area. It's amazing, in this deck, I didn't get an armor card. Like, that's crazy, man. No way to even attack her. Okay, never mind. He's going to gain 28 armor as well. So, you should be just fine. Let's target that area right there, Ice Elemental. The stealth does complicate things. But these guys are going to gain armor, which is great. I mean, what more do I need? There's not much I can do. This is why we need a movement skill. Like, we really do need a movement skill. And maybe just stop moving in general here, boys. Forgotta make sure you guys don't move. Burn's gonna take her out anyways. Yeah, Burn gets it done. And we heal up and face in. We move on. Puddle Explosion. We got give 12 altruism. Give armor to a random ally when hit by a melee attack. So random. Give 13 armor. Extinct a random card in your hand. Ashen Shield. I'm going to re-roll this. Give 1 Afterglow. Give 8 armor. Generate 2 move cards. Okay, perfect. That's what we need. Right there, man. Now, I don't want to say the deck is complete, but... I mean, we're closing in on the point where I don't really want to add more cards. Okay, so we got this snail. After taking damage, restore 20 HP. So we have to take this thing out fast. That's a certainty. I think you can just go up in this corner. Let's do something like this. And hopefully... no taunt on you. But hopefully we can just jump on this lightning mage quick. Kill it the first turn. Let's see if we have the opportunity to do so. Let's go. Right, we got Berserk. We got Shield Bash, Cross Slash, ×2. What is this looking like? Right, gonna take 99 damage, which is crazy. Deal 14 damage twice. 13 damage twice. I mean, this snail is going to hang in there, though. Like he's going to. And I think my spider's toast, man. Let's give him some armor, though. Just in case. I don't have any movement skills. Let's give him strength. Let's go ahead and cross slash. Four times to the target area. I mean, every time this guy gets hit. Restore 20 HP. Gain 5 strength each time you're damaged by an enemy. So you see how this guy can get out of control real quick. So we want you to attack. We want you to attack him, yes. Deal 31 damage. Frozen Touch. That's a melee skill, though. So you guys can team up. 13 damage twice, I mean... 5 burn to all enemies. I mean, that's definitely part of the solution for taking this guy out. Yep, you want to definitely move there, man. Ice Mage, let's actually have you move down here, man. I could always just try to vacate the area as well. So what does that look like exactly? We're going there, so we have our good wind elemental. Who can't be targeted, but he can still be attacked. So we actually do need the spider. We need him to tank a hit, is what we need him to. This snail is tough. He's a tough customer. It'd be cool to add him, actually. Would love to get that snail. Who's hitting this guy for 64? Well, he's going to heal up. That's the problem. And then he's going to get ferociously strong. So if we, like, use Storm Claws on him, he's going to get crazy strong. He's going to get, 20 stacks of strength. I think this Wind Elemental is toast. Unless we can hang in there a little bit. When you're hitting him for 28, that's 40. 40 and 31 is enough. Can I have you just target up there where you're not going to auto-target the snail? You know what I mean? I think for you, moving up there is just fine. Ground Spider's going regardless. Be nice to move the Wind Elemental somewhere. Just can't figure out an appropriate spot to move them. Gotta try to shift him down, I suppose. Let's do something like that. Well, actually, no. We can go down here. There we go. Nice and safe now. Good deal. Spider, rest in peace, buddy. You did great things for the team. You really did. Alright, that is not ideal. They're Ice Elemental. But not much I can do. With melee attacks, you can't affect the targeting. Why are you attacking yourself exactly? I might have done that, actually. That's a possibility, but look at this guy. Now he's going to attack twice, right? Hits the fire totem. Why was the fire totem moving down, man? I've got to really check that closely. 65 gold. If I can somehow get a decent hit on this guy. But of course, we got no movement skills. So he's going to do shell wrap. No move skills, man. It's like the story of this run. It really is. Fun to get Chain Lightning. I mean, I suppose we can hit you with this. Either that or I could just go for the recruit. Nobody target him, okay? Don't target him. And Ice Mage, you just stay put, man. Stay put. You guys don't need to move, alright? You don't need to move. Everybody's gaining armor. He's gonna hop up, so yeah, Ice Elemental hop down. Gotta, I guess, move my hero up and just do the best I can. And it puts our Wind Elementals kind of on a timer. Alright, so now he's got 12. Forgot about all the burn stacks. How about that? We got a snail, 100%. You love to see it, the snail. Really, really good. Like a pretty crazy unit, actually, in a lot of ways. Alright, very good. Heavy strike. Caster has 10 or more armor. Draw 2 cards. Overflowing Grimoire. Generate 2 random cast on draw cards and add it to your deck. Draw 2 cards and set the cost of a random card in your hand to 1. Liquidate. Draw 2 cards. This is... The caster has 10 or more armor. Draw 2 cards. I mean, obviously, drawing cards is important. So are move skills, though. Like, they really are. And we're going into the final boss fight of this floor. How are we feeling about it? I mean, we did just add the snail. I mean, this is actually an attack that can do something. Help us draw cards. So I think you probably got to take heavy strike. I'm okay with it. So here we go. Here we be. The final boss of the second floor. Let's see if we can do it. It'll be uncharted territory for your boy. I've never been to level 3, which I think is the final level. So definitely hit that subscribe button if we can take this one across the finish line and you want to see the next one. I'll be coming out with it soon if we're successful here. Let's go. Alright, frozen field. Maybe it's some sort of... Okay, it looks like some sort of ice dragon or something, man. Oh boy. Alright, who is this? An elder dragon. 1600 HP, my goodness. And then a band of frosty dragons as well. Give 3 frozen on all enemies at the end of each turn. Increase by 1 every turn, so it's going to make it so you can't move. The elder dragon sleeps. Fell asleep out of boredom, that's funny. Frost Wormling. Reduce arcane by 3 when an enemy moves in front. So he taunts. Alright, we gotta get like... I mean, I've gotta bust through here for sure. Like, we just do. Our fire elemental is weakened. Like, very much so. But we got a new snail, man. A new toy, if you will. Now, it is a bit rough not having... It's a bit rough not having that fire totem. Those burn stacks were great. But this is what we have to rock with, man. That's what we have to do. Let's go. Let's hope for a good opening draw. We've got 7 mana and we got Chain Lightning. How about this? This is only what we've been waiting for the entire time. And I've actually got Drug Addiction as well, so we can get 6 strength. Okay, so early returns are quite nice. 78 coming your way. What are these guys doing? Snow Shield, 3 Invincibility, and 70 Remnant. 12 Arcane and 1 Blur. This guy can probably get taken out. And this guy's simply just sleeping. Alright, well, we can begin things by swinging here, man. And we can swing mighty and strong. Nobody's attacking, right? Snail's gonna hit for a decent amount. So, for you, Fire Elemental, I want you to stay put. Just stay right down there in that bottom lane. Wind Elemental, stay put. Ice Mage, stay put. You guys just stop moving around. Especially with all this frozen that is going to be in this fight. Of course, when you move, you take damage. But we can unfurl a mighty Chain Lightning to kick things off. And you'll love to see it. So, Drug Addiction. Give that to our drug-addicted hero, I suppose. And it's 264 damage. Probably use my remaining mana on this so we can start grinding this up. You gotta do Chain Lightning here, man. Let's see, so it's going to be what? I mean, 8 times at 33 damage. What is that, like 5? So 5 of the attacks will go to you and take you out. Then the rest back to the Elder Dragon. Who's a terrifying monstrosity. Let's go, Chain Lightning, unfurl it. Alright, not bad. Good little welcoming party. So I could hit him for 39. I think you gotta give armor here, man. Alright, so 78, 91. I mean, good hits. Like, not bad hits. Let's stick with that. Alright. Let's do some damage here, boys. Good hit, Fire Elemental. And the snail munches. Alright, so now we got frozen broadly. So now we don't really want to move, which is why I have my hero here. Store 50 HP, gain 50 remnant. And he's got invincibility. 3 stacks of invincibility is pretty crazy. I mean, I think Mercy is certainly part of the solution. Nobody's taking damage. Yeah, you gotta Mercy this broadly. And it's pretty tough because, I mean, we did some early damage to him, but I think you have to do that. They're gonna restore HP anyways. And as far as movement goes here, boys, no, we gotta stay put. Everybody's got frozen on them. Stay put and use your attacks. Let's throw that down, Breath of the Earth. And, you know, 4 mana in the bank still. If I'm gonna move my hero, should do it now, but I mean, we're lined up perfectly. Need the hero to persist. So we'll kind of see what this overall dragon does. I'm kind of curious about it because my guess is he's got really, really strong moves. In fact, our wind elementals aren't gonna last, will they? So right, his cronies freeze you, right, with frozen. Looks like they have ice breath. So they force you to move is what they do. And then move through this nasty frozen. Reduce all enemies arcane by 10, okay? Well, we got a focus. We got a mana blade. Okay, so this is a good combination. Snail is just staying put and attacking. But these guys are gonna get real, real tough, man. So this guy's done. Unless I give him armor or something. I've got 4 mana, so what we need to do is, I think you go Berserk. I mean, ready stance, like Berserk. This is double damage on the next melee attack. Can actually get a lot of damage on this dragon. Restore 35 HP. Give it 27 frozen. Do that to him. 7 damage 4 times. This guy has invincibility +2. So let's hit that and take off his invincibility. Either that or you just go all in on the Elder Dragon. Don't want to hang around and see what he does. You know what I mean? 6 burn on a random enemy 3 times. Gain 6 burn. Well, Fire Elemental is toast as well because, I mean, he's just going to get hit by it. There's not much I can do. He's going to take 60. I can get him 24. 36. Right, he's got 6. He's frozen, so he can't move. Be nice for him to just hop up. But if he does that, he's done. Unless armor can help shake off frozen. My guess is it probably doesn't. I mean, we gain 1 mana here. So let's go Berserk. On the front row. You bet. We can ready stance and then cross slash. Or that'll hit him for 93. So double that. And then a 54 hit twice, which is really, really good with wetness. So let's do this. Actually, no, let's go Mana Blade. To gain the 1 mana back. Alright, big hits for 85. Got the mana back. Let's ready stance. And let's cross slash for 187. A massive hit. And then he's got another 72 coming his way. If we choose to unfurl all of these attacks. I think, yes, Ice Elemental. You do have to move down, man. For you, move up. Wind Elemental, you are toast, man. So go down swinging. I mean, these guys are just going to heal themselves. Seems like they can heal themselves anyways. Alright, you guys move. Yeah, you stay put. Snail, get a pretty sturdy strike, and then I think what we can do is let's give you some armor, and let's see if maybe, just maybe, if we move ya, it takes armor damage instead of just pure HP damage because you're frozen. We'll have to see. So let's go with that. A pretty big turn. Pretty good turn. Is it going to be enough? I don't know. Alright, Wind Elemental down. Just like he knew he would. Alright, so armor does block frozen, which is great. So that means Fire Elemental survives. And he's stacking up burn, which is great. Okay, that's tough. Takes out my other Wind Elemental. And then more frozen comes down. Taking massive casualties. So what is he doing now? High heat laser. That's an interesting little zone of attack. Right, we can do vulnerable. Or vulnerable. What are you doing? Invincibility. You're doing invincibility as well. What do I have? 4 mana. A heavy strike allows us to draw 3 more cards. But more importantly, it's another hit on the boss. Right, so I could do flank strike. We could do cross slash. We could do flank strike, ready stance, cross slash. mean, that's more vulnerable, right? 5 vulnerable is... Now, if I use Heavy Strike and we can draw 3 cards, I would have to get enough armor on my hero. I've got 4 mana, right? Gain armor equal to burn. This guy's going to hit for 33. You're going to get 29. You got 6. It actually works. So you stay put. 51 armor to all allies. That's real nice. You just stay put, man. You guys stay put. No moving around. Uh, 33, but we're getting 51 armor on all allies. So I can just enact the plan that I wanted to enact. And we can follow things up with... We'll end things more like with Heavy Strike. Draw the 3 cards. Maybe. I don't know. You gotta lead with this. Flank Strike, you have to. That's a huge hit. Got some vulnerability on him now. Let's go ready stance and hit him again. 336 damage. A massive, massive hit. Alright, that's a big hit. We got 1 mana left. Do I do another 139? I mean, yeah, you have to. Alright, more damage stacking up on the boss. Aw, man, the fire elemental died. Alright, good job, Ice Mage. Like, way to get that shield out there, man. Like, that was huge. In fact, do that again. He's probably not going to. Multiple ice strikes. Alright, so what's he doing? Gain 1 blur and 1 spirit form. I've got shield bash. I've got no way to move up and engage the boss. Yeah, we're just stuck, man. We're stuck. However, our snail grows in power, man. He really does. And he's not moving. He's all about the offense. You go Mercy again. You want to stack up the wet. It does heal him, but you have to do it. This guy's restoring HP anyways. And this guy's moving back down. Let's get some hits on this guy. He's got invincibility. I just don't like that too much. Breath of the Earth. Give it to you, Snail. Give that to you. An Ice Mage, man. Like, where are we going? Stop moving around. You guys just stay put. Alright? Not much we can do. End the turn there. Alright, a big hits. Gotta break through that invincibility. It's almost like these guys. These frost dragons are the biggest nuisance. They really are. In a lot of ways, they're the biggest nuisance in this one. Gain 34 armor and 34 remnants. He's restoring HP. What are you doing? 39 damage to the target area. Cryogenic laser. I got chain lightning. Do I got a way to get some more mana maybe? I mean, current state, he's doing this, but he's going to move up. Okay, he's going to use freezing beam down this way. Okay, so the snail's getting double targeted by these freezing beams. How about our options for getting a little physical? I mean, I've got this vampiric sword. I mean, if I move... So this is going to target an area. Same with this. So it's not targeting a unit specifically. Either that or... Actually, I think the way it works is... the area is predicated on this unit. So he is targeted, right? He's going to take that damage. He's going to take that hit regardless. So if I move him, it's not going to matter. If I move him here, then it's going to go here instead of here, right? And then for this, it's like this. So the snail gets double tapped. But there's not much I can do by way of moving my hero. We didn't get a very good card draw. That's the problem. I mean, you got to go berserk. I think you got to go... I mean, using chain lightning here would take him out, right? I guess let's just keep stacking up the strength, man. What does he have? Only take 1 damage from any hit, lasts for 1 turn. Lasts for 1 turn, really. This game is not shy about really challenging you, that's for sure. If we hop down, I mean, it's 45 damage. But we're still being targeted. He's going to get 34 armor. Can he take... what is that? Like 80 something? It would be very, very close. If I shift both of them up. It seriously does exactly 49 damage, really. Let's give the snail a shield. We gotta shift you up. You're gonna heal anyways, so let's shift you up. And then since you're being targeted by this one, let's shift you up as well. Or do we shift you down? No, if I shift you down... well, let's just have you stay put then, I guess. Can't move there because the ice elemental's there. Maybe the ice mage moves first. Maybe that's how it works. I guess we'll see, man. We shall see. Well, then in that case, ice elemental, you just stay put. I would like to bump him up, but it's not going to happen because, you know, the snail's in the way. I mean, the snail's almost busted through. He's got to hang in there, though. I mean, that hurts bad. Ice mage, hang in there, man. Alright, nice. The snail is healing up in face, man. Alright, that hurts a lot. But we actually managed to stave off all of the damage there. And now what do we need? We need the snail to really crush. I mean, this is the time to take him, man. He's going to use Snow Shield this turn, but the snail is going. And then this guy's going to do 41 damage to the targeted area. Well, this is where if we just cease moving. So don't move. Don't move. Snail, we need to get you a bunch of, like, just as much support as possible. And he's coming back down. So gain 12 armor. Generate 2 move cards. I mean, moving is kind of... I mean, it's real dangerous in this one. Let's give you 48 armor, Snail. Then how about 10 strength? To help bust this Frost Dragon up, man. That's what we need. We got 12 armor, generate 2 move cards. I mean... I don't really want to. I think what we have to do is... give Frozen to him, because he's the one moving around. These guys have been stationary the entire time. And basically, if I move with my hero, we're toast, unless we have armor. So this is what we gotta do. 318 damage. It'd be nice if the snail could take him out and then get on the back line, but it doesn't look like the math is gonna be there in my favor. However, next turn might be the turn where we can finally take him out. We'll certainly see. We gotta take out this guy first, though. Let's go, boys. Good. Get Frozen on him. Yep. Alright, good job, Snail. My man. And the Snail shakes that off and actually regens HP in face. Alright, this might be the turn to take him out. We got Flank Strike. Of course, have Chain Lightning, but we can't do anything with it. The Snail is just so aggressive. In fact, the Snail gets it done, man. I mean, look at this. 512 damage from the Snail alone. Absolutely tremendous. So one thing that I do have to do, I have to start positioning myself in front of this guy to try to take him out, meaning I have to move. So yes, we do go Mercy. I'm gonna heal him a little bit, but now he's taking 656 damage. Does he have anything that I need to kind of watch out for? No, he doesn't. This guy's trying to heal. You're going to get just wrecked, man. In fact, you get wrecked by this. So get wrecked, Ancient Dragon. Give me a break. Alright, so now we have to take out this guy. 51 armor to all allies is great. Store 35 HP, gain 1 stealth. That's good. Snail, You simply just can't move, man. So now it's all on the hero. It's all on the hero. Nobody's moving, right? Good. So can we take out this guy? This lone guy? Before the frost gets too much. We do get strategic movement. What's he doing? Also get perfect defense. This is great, man. And shield bash. Okay, so 15 armor 5 times. That's 75. But he's got what? Invincibility? Yeah, of course he does. Well, let's start things off by not moving anywhere, boys. Snail, you are way too important to the cause. He's trying to, like, move back. Get himself killed or something. Alright, so here's what we have to do. We have to go perfect defense on the hero. And then move her down. Got to use this on the hero as well. Well, I actually should probably use this on the ice mage. So we don't sack the ice mage. Yeah, I'm not sacking the ice mage. Been with me from the beginning. And then I gotta bump him down. We're gonna take 2 damage here. Looks like we actually shucked that off. Pretty good. Alright, so these guys should remove the invincibility stacks. And then we can come out swinging next turn. Let's go with that, boys. They're a little skeleton crew of a team. I mean, we lost a lot of good units in this one. Ice Mage, shake that off. Good job. Alright, now the frozen sacks are just absolutely insane, dude. This boss fight gets out of control. If you're not positioned well. We actually fell into the right sequence of cards at the right time. And you, how about you, man? So he doesn't have... He's got a bunch of armor, but he doesn't have any invincibility stacks. Well, isn't that a sad reality for you there, pal? So that does 312. Vampiric Sword does 334. An absolutely insane hit. We definitely want to finish with that because it gives us max HP, right? So let's go ready stance. Let's go Vampiric Sword for 669 HP. Yeah, 180. I mean, it was worth a shot. Let's take him out. All right, you bet. That's right. So, 4-2. Defeated the Elder Dragon, you bet. After defeating the Great Dragon, a staircase leading down to the depths of the dungeon is revealed. Below lies a completely different space. Alright, so risk level is reduced by 10. Looks like it's at 0. Obtain a random tier 4 or higher relic. Do wealth, or we could promote a random ally. Obviously power. What is that? Ring of Binding. At the start of the enemy turn, reduce sturdy by the number of vulnerable stacks on the enemy. Okay. We've got Mark of the Middle Conqueror as well, which is fantastic, meaning when we extract from here, we have plus 25%, or plus 25, more like. More capacity, which is great for us. Let's descend. And we are in the Abyss, my friends. This is uncharted territory. I've never been here. Not sure what to expect or what awaits us. We have kind of a skeleton crew, right? Lost a lot of units, unfortunately. But this snail is absolutely insane. So we're going to have to allocate gold to recruiting some more units. Of course, our Ice Mage friend survives. Our hero gets a full heal. Well, almost a full heal, which is terrific. And this just might be the run where we, truly test it. We got the boss fight right here. I'm going to have to think about the path strategically. And then, yeah, we're going to try it. We're going to try it in this one. We might lose it all. Maybe we don't. Maybe we do. But this is definitely one worth trying, I think. The build that we put together is very, very strong. We just have to add more units and sort of recover what has been lost. After a very testing and trying fight with that Elder Dragon and his Ice Dragon cronies. Definitely a tough fight. And a ton of stacks of Frozen can go very wrong very fast. And yeah, this game will challenge you like that, man. Like, things can snowball and get out of control real quick. I'm just glad that we managed to win that fight. So now we can explore the Abyss. However, my friends, that is going to be happening in the next episode. So stay tuned to the gold&graves playthrough if you like. Of course, hit that subscribe button. Click that bell so you know when it drops. Probably have it out in about another week or so. Got a lot of priorities right now, but I did want to continue to come back to this playthrough because, I mean, you saw it right here, right? We're putting together something fun. Putting together something strong as well. And just really enjoying this. Really looking forward to what level 3 is like. We'll see if we can, put together a winner. Absolutely. Smash like as well if you enjoyed the video. Would greatly appreciate that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below too. I always like hearing from you guys. Let me know what observations you made. And yeah, I realized we probably did unnecessarily sack some units in that last fight there because I wasn't paying attention. If a unit was moving or after a unit moves, right, the area of effect kind of carries with them. I've got to get better at that for sure. But, this is uncharted territory. This is new ground. And I'm excited to be here. So let's see what the Abyss has in store in the next episode. So with that said, my friends, we're going to get on out of here. But, before I go, I just want to say thank you for viewing. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for your support. You guys are awesome. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, like I already said. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.